What up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome to Pastoral, where we do reactions. And I got some good news on Mama T. We say that for the end because I know that's not really why you here. Most of y'all, a lot of y'all are though. Some of y'all love her more than me. And I understand because I love her more than me. Okay, so that's it. Like I said before, do something to my mama. I'm out of here. Okay. YouTube guy Charlie B was sentenced to 25 years. Yes. Yes. So you do something to my mama, I'm going diabolical. It ain't no. Calm down. Now let's get to the reaction today. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all feel that way. So I don't think I done struck a nerve with anybody. Because, brother, if the police don't find you before I do, I'm pulling fingernails, cutting off fingers. Oh, that's my mama. That's my mama. That's my mama. I give it all up for my mama. Okay? Well, we touching on mama later. I'm wasting y'all's time. Today's reaction was bad. Let's get it. Let's go.
P2P motivation, here we go. A couple of days ago, I was watching this movie, and the movie was called Risen. More like the movie was watching me, because I fell asleep on it. But I picked up on...
Okay, Tim, I get it. You read your Bible like you watch TV? My Bible be watching me while I be trying to read it. Because I need my rest. Okay? All right. All right. Now let's go here. Allegedly, I guess all the football terms and sports terms wasn't working for him. So now he going to movies again. Didn't you learn from the Marshall incident? That didn't turn out too good. Now you about to learn with this. It's not going to turn out too good. Why? Because Charlie be in the building, baby. Let's get it. Let's go.
On one part, as I was in and out of my naps, for real, getting my rest. But I picked up on this one part.
You want to take this one or you want me to do it? You want it? You can have it, bro. Charlie B, what is this Negro resting from? Wait a minute. He acting like he don't know. Can y'all tell me, is he tired from watching the boys work and tired from if he had hernia surgery, he know how allegedly his stomach would hurt? And he's watching her cook his meals and bring him small portions because allegedly everybody is saying he ate at his woman's house. Allegedly. You can't be saying all that, bro. What he gonna do? Now. Listen. Yes or no? What he tired from? Wait. Okay, so now allegedly, Tim, you need naps in between editing. That's why it takes so long. How long do you nap?
In the movie where, because the movie was about Jesus, and they had Pontius Pilate or some governor, I think it was Pontius Pilate, that was researching the
He's a pastor, but can y'all come in here and tell me if it's Pontius Pilate or whatever he said? Because I'm pretty sure he put a U or something in it, didn't he? But this is y'all's pastor, Black Tim Mafia. Really? He don't even know that, or something or whatever. He don't even know that. But I guess he don't know that because he's trying to explain this as a movie. But this man actually existed. Let's go.
Crucifixion of Jesus. And so in this movie, Jesus had risen, and they were spreading rumors that somebody had came and stole the body of Jesus. And so they were going around looking for the...
No jokey joke. Let dumb Charlie B break it down for you, bruh. That's not a movie. You ain't never read Matthew? The chief priests and elders bribed the Roman soldiers, bruh, to say they fell asleep basically on the job. That's in the book. Jokey joke now. Y'all come in here and tell me if I'm wrong. They got bribed to say they fell asleep to basically say somebody stole him and stuff like. Yes or no? Is it in the book or not, allegedly? I retract it if I'm wrong. But I learned that, bro, when I think I was 15. And I've never read the whole Bible. I haven't. But believe me, somewhere in Matthew, I'm pretty sure, if I'm wrong, y'all tell me, they bribed the Roman soldiers, bro. This is fact. Why are you talking about, well, in this movie? No! In real life. Allegedly, that's why I tell y'all, he takes what he wants out the Bible to get y'all's Skrilla.
Disciples, and they were trying to figure out where the disciples were at and trying to, deal with this court case to prove that Jesus hadn't risen, all that type of stuff. Y'all know the story, because we know the real story is that Jesus rose again, like he died on the cross, rose, stayed in the grave 3 days and 3 nights, rose on the 3rd day, and if we believe in Jesus, we have access to eternal life. But y'all know the real story. But let's talk about the movie, because I picked up on a...
Catch that? Y'all catch it? Okay. Now, allegedly, if Charlie B is right, and that is in Matthew, does this pastor know his book? Because if that is the real story and it's in the book, why did he just tell us we all know the real story? Why didn't he break it down to you as a pastor of, it says here, blah, 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 but we all know this? Because allegedly he don't know it. I don't know exactly where, but in Matthew, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, y'all, please come and tell me so I can just take this video down. But if I'm remembering correctly, I was told that the Romans were paid to say they went to sleep or something. Or they walked off or something. I'm not sure. But I know the elders and stuff had a talk with the Roman soldiers. He mentioned nothing to you about this. Like I said, jump back. I should not know more than you do about this book, bro. And you trying to get everybody to follow you, because that's all you're doing right now. You're trying to build your alleged cultish following. Have at it. If BTN members want to roll with it, hey, I can't say nothing. If you want to burn with this man, hey, throw some gasolines on your drawers and get to going.
That was like super exciting. Like, I want to say it got me crunk. You know what I'm saying? Got me super excited and got me ready to take on any force that tries to come against us. And so they...
Okay. Tim, everybody knows God's a loving God. He's a forgiving God. I just want to ask y'all a question. Allegedly, what would y'all do if you went to church and your pastor got up there and said, basically, we ain't talking about the Bible today? Nope. I watched the movie and it got me crunk. Really? Pastor, really? You got crunk, Pastor? Okay, why'd you get crunk, Pastor? Because it made me realize to go against anything that come against me and mine. How long y'all gonna sit there? How long y'all gonna sit there? Okay, because how long is it gonna take y'all to realize, okay, wait a minute. I don't think it's gonna take long for your husband to be like, we ain't talking from the book no more. I don't think it's gonna take long for you to be like, baby, I don't know what he talking about. And then y'all gonna sit there and what? And be like, did he just say, babe, that we need to give this man money so he could go after the people who are talking about him? I think that's what he said. What you think? I think we need to find a church better. I mean, what? Am I wrong or am I right? Who is going to sit there in church and listen to a sermon about a man that calls... Never mind, I ain't even going to go through that. But after what you just said yesterday, and now in a minute we're going to get to the point. Let's jump back. Do we remember where Tim already admitted to everybody he preaches basically from the New Testament? Yes or no? Now in this show he had today, to make it his way, to make it right for Tim, The Old Testament say, and it, whoa. You don't go by that. Allegedly, remember? You go by the New Testament, remember? I'm pretty sure you said that in a video I have where you're talking about you don't pay tithes and all that. Remember that, bro? Allegedly? Okay. And let me just point this out and jump back. You remember yesterday you said as soon as you got to prison, you picked up your Bible and you was basically saved, allegedly, right? Now, do you remember one of your first, probably in your first 5 podcasts you ever did? I'm about to prove everybody you're a liar, bro, allegedly. Your first 5 podcasts you ever did, go ahead and take it down, because people have seen it. You had this brother's picture showing and talking about how good he was to you and got you to stop cussing and stuff, right? Right? So, as soon as you got to prison, if you were saved because you seen that Bible, and then, years later, allegedly, another brother told you, like, why you cuss so much, brother? Why you be cussing all the time? And do you cuss your mama out? Do you cuss when you talk to your mama? Do you cuss when you talk to your daddy? You remember all this, y'all? So, he was saved in prison, pastoring it up, but still cussing his butt off, right? Like how I save stuff. Easter eggs, baby. That's how Charlie B do things. You're wrong, bruh, and you're lying. You're lying to everybody. You were saved as soon as you got to jail and seen that Bible. But a brother that you was in jail with got you correct on the right path about why you cuss so much and all this and all that. Do you remember that podcast you did, Narcissist, allegedly? No, you don't. Because you say what sounds good. DJ Khaled, we the best!
They ended up finding one of the disciples named Bartholomew. And so they found Bartholomew, they brought him to, some room and they started questioning him. And Bartholomew had the joy of the Lord. He was just smiling the whole time. Because they were talking about killing him and he was like, please do it, because I'm not even worthy to be alive. Like, crucify me like you crucified my Lord. He was super excited about facing persecution. But they ended up not killing him. But what they did say was, they asked him a question. And they said, where are the rest of the disciples?
Charlie B, come on, man. Why you playing all that? To prove to everybody he's trying to preach to y'all from a movie, not the book. Y'all going for this? How can y'all be like, oh yeah, where your pastor get his word from? Oh, he watch movies and stuff like that. I know he took Megan to see Passion of the Christ, so he got something from that, I'm pretty sure. My pastor doing his thing over here. What's he doing for you? Nothing. I just send him money. What's he doing for you? Didn't I just tell you nothing? So why you sending money? I don't know. BT and what are you getting out of this show? I don't know. I get what he gets. He tells us about what he buys himself. Off of your money? I guess. So you was gonna keep sending money? Wait a minute, I gotta think about this. Yeah, that's where it's about to get with you, bro. And everybody gonna be like, No, he's preaching to me off a movie. What would you do if your pastor came in and said, today we preaching from HBO and Cinemax? You wouldn't like it, would you? No. Everything in movies is made to where they want to make it so you watch it. Everything in the Bible is fact that you need to know. He's not telling you what you need to know. He's telling you what you want to hear so he can get your money and then take you through the ringer because you done gave your last $50 to Tim. See how I speed it up and sound accurate? He speeds it up and he sounds like a fool, allegedly. Let's go, me.
I'm talking about, I wasn't expecting his answer to be what it was. But literally, he walked up to whoever that was questioning him, Pontius Pilate or whoever that was in the movie. Like I said, I'm going based off the movie, not the actual Bible. But whoever that was questioning him in the movie, he walked up to him, smiling. And he got right by his ear and he whispered. Because remember now, the question was, where are the rest of the disciples? And Bartholomew walked up smiling, got right in his ear and said, everywhere.
You see what I'm talking about? Did Charlie B prove it allegedly? You ever seen that excited about the Bible? He just told you, I'm going off the movie. I'm not going off the Bible. And let me ask you this. When he leaned in, everywhere, was that demonic to you? Because to me, it looks kind of, your eyes are jet black, bro. Where your pupils at, son? Where your pupils at, done? Where your pupils at, God? Shout out to everybody from New York. Feel me? But what do they look like to you? Everywhere. No. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. What do you call that? Christianity, Timianity, Myanity, you ain't getting nothing anity. I don't know what you call it, but over here, Peanut Game and Charlie B, we don't want none of that, bro. We don't want none of that. All right? Okay? We good on that? We cool? Okay. Y'all don't listen to this man. He's going to lead y'all down to a path of hell and destruction. Please, allegedly, do not do it. Now, like, comment, subscribe, because I'm giving y'all the fire. And share, please. Now, let's go. Go.
They were looking for 11. They were looking for 12 disciples or 11 disciples at that time because Judas Iscariot had committed suicide. And so they were looking for the other 11 disciples. And they didn't know that the 11 had became 70.
That's another thing you do wrong, brother. Okay, do you notice when you're talking about God and everything like that, you take breaks and you beat your chest like they're talking about you. Even though allegedly you say God or whatever, I don't know. Like I always say, I don't think you think you're Jesus, but you think you up there, allegedly, right? So you're looking for disciples now, allegedly. And the reason I say this is because he's about to break down all these numbers and he's going to stop at a number about around where his subscribers are. That's the narcissist in this man. Y'all see it? And we'll be back with some more of that tonight. And I want to give a shout out to Miss California. Because I never would have brought none of this narcissist stuff to y'all if she hadn't have broke it down to me. Like, Charlie B, you on it. You breaking the brother down. You just don't know what to call it. Do your research, do your homework, quit being lazy. Thank you, Miss Lady. Now, let's keep it moving.
They didn't know that the 70 had became 700. They didn't know that the 700 had became 7,000. They didn't know that the 7,000, yeah, Lord, had became 70,000. And on and on and on. It's like,
what'd you just hear and see? Right? 70 and on and on and on. Right? He's talking about himself, allegedly. Right? So if y'all think y'all just watching TV, and allegedly we could say this man is demonic with his narcissism, okay. He's telling you you're his disciples, allegedly, and you're under him. Peace. Go with the brother.
They had went ye therefore and made disciples, like they were making more like themselves. They were being fruitful and multiplying. For real. The question was, where are the other disciples? And Bartholomew couldn't do anything but smile. And he said, they're everywhere. For real. Hopefully that gets y'all as inspired as it does me, as it did me.
He's not preaching to you from the book. He's preaching to you from a movie. And he wants you to be inspired from something that is fictional. Because that's what he is, allegedly. Let him say his goodbyes.
I'm so glad that the Lord set me free from the things that had me bound. And I want you to be set free from those things as well. Whatever has you bound, you can be free. Whom the Son sets free will be, shall be, and is free indeed. And
okay, I ain't gonna throw y'all on this. This is just my opinion. I agree. The Lord set you free. from your wife. Your wife is the only reason you have anything. Jump back, I'm always saying this. Now, if we all know that the only person in your home, allegedly, that's been set free is Megan. And you're reaping her rewards off of her going to church all her life, off of her saving herself for marriage, and God sees how you're treating her right now. That's 3, allegedly. So you think he's going to put any more stress on this woman? He's going to make this woman suffer more than you are right now? Because you ain't worth nothing, allegedly? You're receiving God's prayers and blessings because Megan are receiving these things. That's how I just feel, this is my opinion. It's all alleged whole show. But nobody from Peanut Game or Charlie B can see why you sit up here and you talk about all this stuff that you deserve and everything you've done. Because we haven't seen it. All we've seen is a man that's basically took his wife's money and made it work, allegedly. And you still give her no credit. Because what you should have said right there was God brought a woman into my life that made me whole. Narcissist man can't say that. We'll never say that. We'll never do that. And allegedly, Tim, it would have helped you out a lot. Because that's what happened. God brought a good woman into your life. You think you deserve all this stuff you got? No. No. Allegedly, Megan needs to deserve to be sitting up somewhere with her nice car outside, nice crib, and her boys, and allegedly a good husband. Because she can afford all that by herself if she'd have took her degree and did her thing. You took that from her. Stole it like you steal everything else, allegedly. You can't work. Narcissism. Let's just get it. Let's go, man.
All you have to do is become one of those disciples. For real. Become one of those followers of Jesus. Become one of those lunatics. One of those people that they think is crazy. One of those people that doesn't blend in with the world. The Bible calls us peculiar. You know what I'm saying? A holy nation. Called out of darkness into God's marvelous light so that we can proclaim the praises of Him who called us out of darkness and into this light. We don't take our lamp and set it under the table, but we take our lamp and we set it on top of the table and we let it shine bright so that people can see our light and glorify our Father in heaven. We are the salt of the earth.
Once again, long segment, right? That was for you, nephew. You know what I'm talking about, Jay, baby. Listen, my nephew came in and made a statement allegedly that it looks like you might be in love with the coco. And I seen what you was talking about. If anybody know who Nephew Jay is, go in the comments and read what he had to say, and you'll understand this whole situation right here. And yes, I did see what you talking about with the causing sores. I've seen that. Yes, allegedly. That's for you, nephew. Do my thing, right? For everybody. Don't come here and say something in the comments that light a fire on me, because you're going to hear it. Okay? Now, let's prove that this brother is not on his usual, allegedly, and he's just ranting for no reason. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not trying to lose our flavor. We're trying to...
You see how allegedly dumb, ignorant, and stupid this man is. We're the salt of the earth. It has nothing to do with seasoning. The salt of the earth, you're supposed to be good, honest, and something. I can't remember, but that's what that means, the salt of the earth. It does not mean anything about flavor. You're stupid, allegedly, man. Y'all come in here and let me know. What? Is this brother high, allegedly? Is he high?
We're not trying to lose our flavor. We're trying to stay like poignant. We're trying to stay stout, or what's the word I'm looking for? We're trying to stay like tasteful. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to stay on fire for the Lord, and we want to be able...
You trying to say tasteful. You trying to be on fire for the Lord. The Lord don't need you like that, bro. The Lord is the Lord. The book is the book. Why are you trying to make the book tasteful? Because you can't keep up with the real book? Y'all tell me, man. What would y'all do if you went, let's jump back, this is my new thing. If you went and your pastor told you, I know, all y'all know your book, but allegedly today we gonna flip it up and make the Bible more tasteful because I think the Lord needs it. Who are you to think the Lord needs you to do anything to the book? Okay. All right. Let's go, man. BTM members, what y'all think about all this? What do y'all think about all this? Huh? It's cool. Tim's right. Pastor Tim right. Y'all will follow this man, right? Right? Okay. Now, if y'all really think this is true preaching, I would love for y'all to come into my comments just to give Peanut Gang something to do. Because they gonna hit you with all types of scriptures and everything else, and you gonna be sitting up here like, well, wait a minute, I'm stupid too, just like him? Allegedly.
Able to say, like when they say they're everywhere, where are the disciples? When they say they're everywhere, I want that to be talking about me as well. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do just like the 11 did, because if the 11 can go and make more disciples in that time when there was heavy persecution, now we live.
Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch it? Now, let's jump back. What do I always say he does with the Bible? He takes stuff that he can equate to himself, right? Now, okay, did y'all catch it? Persecution, right? Technically, that's what he feels like we're doing to him, right? No, we're not. If anybody is doing that to you, it's you. Because I don't know if other people allegedly might lie on you or something. I don't know. Because I really don't watch it. I zoom through to see what they say that I've already said. But other than that, I don't watch it. My whole thing is this. Over here, Peanut Gang and Charlie B, I don't feel and I don't think we feel like it's persecution. For this reason. I can break you down with your own words. I don't have to say what I think. I just say what you said. So, like I said before, y'all, he's talking about himself. He's talking about himself. And let's jump back. Like I say, he equates himself to everything in the Bible. Now he's jumping to disciples, where if they were being persecuted and I'm being persecuted, I'm just like them allegedly, right? No. Can I just say something back then, Tim? There were no guns. There were no restaurants. And I don't think they robbed anybody, allegedly. Let's get it. Let's go, man. He don't care who he can equate to himself from the book. He's going to make it look good. Right? Why he sounds ignorant. Yes or no? Y'all come in the comments and tell me. Let's go, man.
That if you're reading the Old Testament and you don't see Jesus, you're not reading it right. You know what I'm saying? Like the entire Old Testament is full of types and shadows. Every single story in the Old Testament is a type and shadow that leads us to Christ. It's all about God. It's all about Jesus. And it's all about these stories preparing us, preparing the world, preparing the lineages and everything for Jesus. And like I say, that type and shadow of God telling Adam and Eve to be fruitful and multiply physically, that was a type and shadow or a symbol of us being fruitful and multiplying spiritually now. Okay,
interlude. All right, before we get to the end of this, and trust me, it's going to be good. We got him. Okay, now, my sis is having an auction tonight. All my artwork y'all say y'all love to death. The ones I spin, and it looks different every time. And she has boards. She has full-fledged boards and everything. She's doing an auction tonight at Tina Emright Intuitive Beauty Bay at 8:30. Charlie B be on there in the comments. You know that. They got support, sis. You know what I'm saying? So, please go on tonight. She will do colors for y'all. If y'all email her, whatever you like. Tina, I like this color. I like that color. Could you do something for me? She'll nail it. She'll nail it. And y'all might have to pause, but I'll spin them again. You see something different every time. Like, I like this one right here when it stops like right here. And you can see, if you zoom in, you can see it's like an army man or something, like old school army G.I. Joe dude or something. Feel me? Like, you can see his hair, you can see his face, and you can see his shadow behind it. And she does all this like in 15, 20 minutes, y'all. This is not her like drawing this out. Nah, she takes brushes and stuff and just be talking to you about everyday things. Do her thing. Back to the show. Sis, be on tonight. We gonna get this done. You know I gotta buy some. Let's go. What up, everybody? Charlie D back in the building. I did that because we got him. Roast City Fever, right? It's like a whole new show to me. Okay. Now I know there's some newcomers, Charlie B and Peanut Gang. We welcome y'all. We all fan. Peanut Gang. Can you tell the newcomers how he just told everybody about reading from the old scripture, right? But I've already proved that he says he reads from the new scripture. And that was when he was talking about, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, when he said he didn't pay tithes and all this other stuff. Right? So, I'm going to leave that at that. Because I'm just going to leave today's show on a lie, okay? Because he's already stated that he goes off the new scripture. So now, you're going off the old scripture because, what, it sounds better? You're going to get more views that way, right? And what you going to do now? Start going to church? You're going to start taking everybody to church, right? Because allegedly somebody came in my comments and said, you reaching out to pastors and stuff, reaching out to churches and stuff. Them dollars falling short, ain't they? Allegedly. That's all I got for that. Now, let's go here. Y'all did it again. You and God. Y'all's prayers as a collective effort. God heard y'all once again, man. And I still believe it's a collective effort. My prayers alone, I don't think could have did this. But let's go here. I could have came on earlier, y'all, but I had to beat my mom, so the doctors was coming to check her heart, and was coming to check her aorta, was coming to check, what else? The blood clot, right? I know y'all was like, something good with Miss T, because Charlie B, the show today, it was better than the last couple days. I'm feeling it. Okay. We ain't out the bushes. But, you know what y'all's prayers did? And what Jesus did? And what God did for my mama? Like I said, I could have been on earlier. They kept running test after test after test after test. Blood clot gone. Blood clot gone, baby. Right? They made her drink this stuff. That was yesterday, number one. While I'm doing shows with y'all. Hard fine. How does that work? So, I just want to say this. Tim, when you come and say, you winning? I really believe God proud of what I'm doing because I'm getting all the blessings and prayers and everything I can, bro. And you sitting up here struggling because your views is down. It's not about money over here, baby. Okay? It's about receiving the prayers from God. That's what it's supposed to be about with you, but you can't see it that way. Now, let's get back to my right? All right. I'm loving this, y'all. Look. Okay, so the blood clot's gone. Her heart? They ran another test today with said they made a drink. They didn't believe it. Like, what's wrong with you? Wait a minute, right? So she took another test today. Heart fine. She's got a tear in her aorta. I don't really know where that is. Miss B could probably tell you exactly. But she has a tear there and they're still going to have to go in. She has to have surgery. We're not out the woods, like I said. Jump back. But there, no open heart surgery, y'all. That's gone now. That's gone. Because from allegedly, the first day she went in there, they didn't know if she's going to have open heart surgery or not. But now, heart fine. That's you. And mostly him. All of him. Y'all just basically send him some letters. Like, Lord, can you help Miss B out? We send the prayers out. And I thank you. Because it's a collective effort. It is. You know how busy that man is? He's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's all these? I got 1,000. Who is Miss T? Oh, Miss T again. Okay. Peanut Game, leave me alone. Charlie BB ought to let you know she good. You know what I'm saying? As far as where they were saying, she's good. Because they don't have to crack her chest open anymore. They'll probably, I don't know. They said they might be able to do it with the robot thing like Megan had. You feel me? So I don't think this recovery should be too bad. So I want to thank y'all again. And for the real Peanut Game members that's been rocking with me and Miss T, I got copyright like a mug for playing all the loot I played for y'all the first time she came out of this. So if y'all could y'all go back and play the episode where I'm already copyright for it, so I can't pay for it twice. Is Luther Vandross singing this? If this world were mine, I'd give y'all anything. You feel me? I have a video when my mom first got sick, and I knew I was gonna be copyrighted. I didn't care. I just wanted to tell y'all thank you. Thank you. And I really appreciate y'all for all the prayers, man. I had some of y'all come in like, Charlie B, forget that garden, man. Miss T gonna be all right. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I give y'all the funny. And truthfully, she gave y'all me. So I understand why y'all love her so much. I appreciate y'all. Charlie B out. I'll be back later on because, like I said, she's still in the cardiac intensive care unit. So I can't be up here that much. So I don't want anybody to think, like Miss B said yesterday, jump back, that I'm neglecting my mama to shoot videos. I shoot these videos when I can't see her. Okay? And right now is in between it's the 1 to, is it noon or 1? It's one of them. I'm thinking it's 1 to 3. They have quiet time up there where nobody's even allowed to go up there to see any of their people. So I come home and I do my thing, man. Because like I said, all that debt-free stuff you talking to him, I love my boss. Only thing I had to say is, Mom back in the hospital, do your thing. Click. Feel me? Click. And then he called me right back. My bad. What hospital she in, bro? Love that man. You feel me? He came up there to see her. So, you don't always have to be that free to live a good life, buddy. You feel me? And somebody came in my comments today and said, it sounds like you jealous. I'm going to just make this statement right here. I'm not going to say what it is or nothing like that, but let me just say this. My work truck that I've had for years, let me tell you this right now. If I'm guessing on this, I'm not guessing. A 2018, no. My work truck worth more than Emma, the house Tim lives in. So I have nothing to be jealous of. I'm happy. I'm cool. You feel me? If Miss B want to get dressed up and we really going somewhere or something like that, I wash my work truck and we floss. And like I already said, because I know some of y'all be like, show me this, show me that, show me this. And I've already stated, Miss B drive foreign. Okay? So when y'all come in here talking about we jealous and things like that, I responded to the comment and I said, and they emailed me, this is why I'm responding to this now. And they said, Megan don't need no car. Tim takes care of everything she needs. That's funny. That's funny. Because every time Tim goes to buy something that costs a lot of money, he has to take his wife to get whatever he needs. I don't want to be that man, so I can never be jealous. I've never been to prison. I could buy things that could protect my whole family. That if they catch Tim with in his house, he's going back to jail for a long time. I'm not jealous of Tim. And I don't care, y'all. Oh, Tim got more money than you. It's not about that. And we could tell y'all just like Tim. When y'all make that statement, yeah. Tim got more money than me. But guess what he don't got? The love I get from my mama, the love I get from my wife, the love I get from my kids. So, with that being said, that's worth so much more than money you don't understand. To me. Right? As long as my kids eat, got a roof over their head, and they think we rich, that's worth way more money than me. Okay? And health. Health. You don't talk about that too much. You talk about it sometimes. You talked about it in one show. I don't even think I filmed that show. But you was talking about being healthy and all this. You really think you healthy? Y'all come here and tell me if y'all think Tim is healthy. Okay? Y'all come here and tell me if y'all think Tim is healthy. And allegedly, I want y'all to come here and tell me if y'all think that's the only plate of food he ate. When I showed y'all, did y'all notice anything about his plate? Little Easter egg, let's jump back. Y'all came in and y'all had good things to say in the comments. Right? Good things. But you know what's funny? That's why I love Peanut Gang. And Charlie B do his thing. Because I wasn't even thinking that. Y'all gave that to me. Thank you. You know what I was thinking? This brother wants nothing to do with a garden. Because allegedly, you want to see him eat vegetables. He's not going to do it, allegedly. Did you see that the kids had salad on their plate? Did Tim have any salad on his plate? No. So why would you be in a hurry to allegedly build this big garden when you know it's going to take you a whole lot of work because Megan's not well enough yet to do it? So if you know it's going to take you a whole lot of work to do it, why don't we just take a break for 2 years and can't nobody say nothing and you really healed real good and they can't say nothing like, well, she just had her hip surgery and she out there busting down on that garden. Like I said, he plays chess, not checkers. But Charlie be out, y'all be easy. I'll be back later. We ain't all the way out the woods, but, and she even sounds better, y'all. Matter of fact, when I come back later, I'm about to go over here to the hospital and get you some Miss T. All right? Now, I hope she don't, I'll bleep it out if she cuss me out or something. If she say something, you ain't, you know, my mom do that. You know what I'm saying? So, she speak her mind. She ain't Charlie B. All right? She's, Charlie B on like 80. Think about that one. So I love y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm out.